Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the AnotherOne PPS-43 mod, which is being made by user Glorious Warrior. And what this, well, glorious little piece of work is looking to add into the game is the Soviet-made PPS submachine gun, and I have very much been enjoying myself with this weapon, as not only is it just a fun gun to shoot here in the world, but is of course a real-world historic weapon, and I always love seeing those being added into the Commonwealth. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what we do get with the PPS-43. Which, in its most standard form, will deal 18 damage using a 38 round, with a firing rate of 66, range of 119, accuracy of 70 for a weight of 8.2. Not too bad there. And as you can see, this thing looks pretty darn good, both on the modeling and texturing. It certainly does look the part for this weapon. Now, I've never actually seen one of these in real life, but from all the images and, well, video games that I've seen with this gun, it certainly does look correct. And it just in all looks cool. I love the submachine guns and just kind of guns from this era in general, as they tend to have a lot of weird designs out there, which is just fun. You don't get as many weird, wacky designs these days when it comes to weaponry. It's sad. Now, you can also see over here we've got a good list of different modifications, and in fact, this is not the entire list, so you do have a lot of options for changing up this gun to really fit more to your play style, which is always good to see, always nice to have all those sorts of options. Now, as for how you get your hands on one of these lovely things, well, it's actually pretty darn simple. You'll be able to get it pretty much from the get-go in the game, as over in Concord at Walden Drugs, you literally find it on the ground, like right by the front door. So very, very easy to get. Now, along with the one in the world, this is also added into the level loot list, and you'll find them on some gunners, in boss chests, and of course in weapon vendors. So you got a lot of good options for how to get your hands on one of these things. Now let's head on over to the weapon workbench and take a look at the modifications we do have on hand. And in the receiver category, you got the pretty typical things, going from the standard on up to calibrated, hardened, powerful, and you do have options between either fully automatic or semi-automatic receivers in here, which is not too shabby, with the highest power being the semi-automatic calibrated powerful receiver here, dealing 27. Now, then in the barrel category, we've actually got quite a long list of different barrels, from the standard, a short extended, snub extended, and a standard extended barrel, along with an integral suppressed barrel. Though if you go with this one, you're not going to be able to put on any muzzle attachments, because, well, basically, that's what this is, effectively. Now, then, in the stock category, again, we got a good deal of different things here, where we have either the short, a folded, skeleton stock, steel, or a wooden stock. Very cool on the options there. I honestly think this one's my favorite, just because, I don't know, it looks cool and old. This one is pretty cool, too, the skeleton stock, if you do want to make kind of a sniping submachine gun. Fun times, fun times. Now, in the magazine category, we've got three options of either a 20, 35, or 50 round magazine. Then in the sights category, well, you've just got a lot. If you have a sight that you want, it's probably in this list, just like most of Glorious Warrior's gun mods. You get a lot of good sight options, which is just always wonderful to see. Now, we also do have the options for glow sights on here. For the iron sights, we're either no glow sights or glow sights. And I actually kind of like having that as a separate option in here rather than in sights for some reason. I don't know why, but I enjoy that. And then finally, we have the damage modifier, where you can have no damage modifier or up to plus 90%. So if you do want to go that route. And then, I actually am going to have to change the barrel on this one so we can actually get to one of them with the extended barrels, because that will actually give us the muzzle attachments here. And there we go. So we either do have nothing on the muzzle, a compensator, a number of different muzzle brakes, which are all cool, and again, a list of more compensators, and then a couple of silencers for you to choose from too. So very, very intriguing there. I do like all the different options. But again, you are going to have to make sure you have one of those barrels that can take it. Basically, either the any that are the extended. Because otherwise, it's kind of, the barrels behind that little bit of shroud there. And that is it for the different modifications. Let's go grab our modified ones that I made over here, and then see how these things shoot. Magnificent. Start with the standard, of course, and fire. And there we go. A good firing gun, quite accurate. A very nice fire rate. I mean, this thing, basically as quickly as you can click down the mouse, you will fire a bullet. So very nice on that fire rate. And pretty easily controllable too. Not a whole lot of kick coming from this gun. And of course, a good solid reload animation. Excellent. Now let's take a look at the suppressed version for, of course, the sound on this thing, and fire. Ah boy, we were all over the place with that one. And you know what? I just noticed this. I didn't notice this before when I was playing around with this. Of course, we have the sight for the scope being, that bit of the crosshair. Kind of odd that we are kind of weirdly offset from the rest of the gun. I hadn't noticed that before. Interesting. But of course, the crosshair is where it is going to hit. Nice though, nice. And of course, with the fire rate on one of the automatic ones, let's pull that out. And of course, I've got the 50 round magazine on this one, and fire away. And there you are. And as you can see there, with just holding down the trigger for all 50 of those rounds, we kept on target pretty well. This is a very easy to control gun, even in automatic, which is always good to see. So let's get ourselves out a Death Claw, and I'll see how well it does against that. I'm thinking, though, with this automatic, it's probably not going to be too bad. Oh god, that's if I could hit the darn guy. Oh jeez, run, 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 up the stairs. Oh, I missed the stairs, and I'm gonna die. Oh, that's on me, that's on me. I'm a crippled. I'm a crippled. Alright, there we go. There we go. Stim pack. I got cocky. That was all my fault. I got cocky there. I figured, with that fire rate and the pretty decent damage on this thing for full auto, we could probably take him down here. I don't gotta cheese him. But no. He just grabbed me and slammed me to the ground. And, oh god, up. He's almost dead. Wonderful, and it would help if I hit him. There we are, freaking finally. So, how many magazines was that? 3, 4? I don't know. But you know what? It actually went pretty well, despite me getting slammed to the ground. It's a pretty fun gun. I do love this thing. And it is always good to see some more Soviet gun designs coming in for when it comes to historical weapons. We've seen so many of, like, the American and other allied country designs. So very, very fun to see something like this out here. And you guys know me, with how awful I am at shooting, I generally avoid fully automatic weapons, but with this one, with how easy to control it is, it's not that bad. I could certainly see myself using this even in full auto fire. Though, of course, for, the single shot damage-wise, it's definitely still an earlier game gun, because this is the highest damage I could make this thing get without any perks at 44. But, still a good gun, honestly, for early in the game that I do enjoy. So if you'd like to take a look at this mod for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description of the video. But that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you have enjoyed and you do come back for the next. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.